theme song. My goodness, if you have not heard the Woke Progressive theme song, you're sorely missing out. It's very catchy. It's a great song. I put my heart and soul into that theme song. Every lyric, every word. I just put my heart and soul into it, and I love it. I personally love the song. 10 out of 10. Absolutely recommend. Go check out the Woke Progressive theme song. Have you been watching the Olympics lately? Oh my goodness. This has probably been the gayest Olympics in world history. The gayest Olympics in world history. And I think it's funny that the Olympics were in Europe this year. Europe has just shown how far they've fallen from grace. The great power that Europe once was, they've now fallen from grace. And that's why I highly suspect in the coming years, we're going to see countries like Russia, countries like China, as Trump would say, Russia, China. That's how Trump says it. We're going to see them claim power over us, because right now, the United States and the Western world governments in Europe, we have world hegemony, or at least that's what we're told as Americans. They have hegemony. And what that means is they have the power to kind of go around and play around with the world. They have the power to go into Iraq, and nobody's going to check their power on invading those countries. They have the power to really do kind of whatever they want on a global scale. And, there's no military power that can come in and, undermine whatever they want to happen. And so, but we're seeing a fall away from that. And it's kind of self-imposed, because if you look at this I haven't looked at a second of the Olympics. I hear Gabrielle Giffords or Gabrielle Union. What's that girl name that's turning the flips? Gabrielle Union. I can't think. Gabby, whatever her name is. I heard Simone Biles. That's what her name is. Not Gabrielle Union. I heard she's doing good. Other than that, I don't know what the hell is going on. But it's in Paris, and it's a very gay Olympics. It's a fucking gay Olympics. It's probably the gay Olympics in world history. So to start it off, it started off with this. This was the opening ceremony. You had I don't know what they were even trying to accomplish with this. This is, you got a fat white woman. It might be a white man. You can never tell with people nowadays. Is it a man or a woman? Hell, I don't know. I was in Walmart the other day. I saw this heavy set white woman / man. It looked like it was a lesbian, but it also looked like it could have been a teenage boy. I wasn't sure. The world is going to purple hair and everything. The world is going to hell in a handbasket. But this was the opening ceremony at these 2024 Olympics. You got a fat white woman here. They could at least got a pretty woman. I guess she's imitating the Virgin Mary. I think that's what she's doing. Apparently, this was some kind of diss to Christianity. I don't know. I think she's interpreting Jesus. They always got to get the black folks involved. And whenever there's foolishness, whenever foolishness is abound, there's always going to be some black person somewhere involved in it. We got a black man here. I don't know what this is, just some kind of freak in general. Just gay. All right. And look, guys, we don't hate the gay community. But do you see how this stuff is really just being shoved down our throats at this point? Countries like Russia, they're taking note of this, man. They are taking note of it. You also had this. Now, this one for me took the cake. This for me personally took the cake. Italian boxer Angela Carina tearfully quits Olympic fight after 46 seconds in the ring with the main Khalif, who is a trans woman. I have never felt a punch like this before. See, usually when a man is beating on a woman, what do we call that? We call that domestic violence. Usually that's called domestic violence. But not in this topsy-turvy, this crazy topsy-curvy, am I saying that? Topsy-curvy, whatever. Not in this world we're currently living in. Topsy-turvy, maybe. It's crazy. It's insane. And it's being brought to you by your Democratic overlords. Wait, where's Kamala Harris? Can we get Kamala Harris on the screen? Evil Kamala. There she is. Evil Kamala. It's being brought to you by them. We had a grown man whooping up on a woman on an international stage, on international television. Is Kamala Harris going to have a problem with that? Is Kamala Harris going to speak out against that? No. So you have these liberals, they are bringing about the downfall of Western civilization via sexual immorality, via Satanism. Because this is nothing except Satanism. Satan, you got to understand, Satan hates God's nature. Okay? Satan hates God's nature. And because Satan hates God's nature, he's going to tell you, hey, if you're a man, become a woman. You can forget about what God said you were. God said you were a man. God created you, man. Forget about that. Let's rearrange everything and call God a liar. Whenever you have a transgender person, we don't hate anybody, but that lifestyle is a spit in the face to God. It's a mockery of God. It's saying God makes mistakes. It said, oh man, God put me in the wrong body. He was drunk the day he was making me. He was high on something when he made me. And, he put my female mind in a male body. That doesn't happen. I don't think that's a thing. I think what it actually is Satan convincing people. Satan actually whispering in people's ears. Because, we live in a spiritual world, whether you know it or not. Satan is literally whispering in people's ears, hey. And especially it happens during times of depression and anxiety, teenage years when you don't quite know yourself, or when you're a kid and you don't know yourself. Satan starts whispering in your ear, hey. I know you got a penis and everything, but have you ever thought about being a woman? You're probably a woman. And the first time Satan says something to you, you say, no, Satan, get out of here. Get out of here, Satan. Flee. Then the next day, Satan comes back. You're a little bit depressed. You got a little bit of anxiety. Satan comes and Satan says, hey, I know you're feeling down. If you just cut your penis off, cut your balls off, we'll make a little pocket vagina. We'll call it a hot pocket. And we'll slap it right there where your penis is. That would definitely make you feel better. And eventually, after a certain period of time, a certain small percentage of people fall victim to that. We should tell these people the truth and have them actually live in their truth rather than push this lie that they're pushing at the Olympics. All right. But, if you Kamala Harris voters, that's what you guys are good for. That's what you guys want. And, they try to always make stuff like this. Oh, woke progressive, you're some kind of a transphobe. You're some kind of a homophobe. You hate transgender people. You don't think transgender people should exist. And this has really nothing to do with hatred necessarily. But I understand that if we're promoting this on the world stage, people are taking notice. And I think it's going to bring the downfall of civilization as we know it if we continue to push this. If we continue to vote for people like Kamala, who she's inevitably going to push it, it's going to be very bad. I also wanted to show you this article too, because, you've had a lot of people talking about what happened at these Olympics. Okay, here's the article by Vox. This is how the mainstream media is twisting this. Okay, they're saying there's nothing wrong with that man beating that girl at the Olympics. There's nothing wrong with having a bunch of transgenders at the opening ceremony of the Olympics mocking Jesus Christ. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not an indication of our downfall. It's called civil rights. It's called whatever bullshit phrase we attach to it. But this is how the mainstream media, this is how they're twisting this. Discrimination against trans Olympians has its roots in Nazi Germany. Just straight to the Nazi card. Just straight. Oh, if you're against men beating women in the Olympics, you're a Nazi. How sick is this? And I was going to read parts of the article, but it doesn't matter. Because we all know that separating men versus women, barring fake women in women's competitive events, we all know that's not a good thing. We all know it's not a good thing. Even when we're kids, we separate ourselves by gender. This article, especially, at least the title of this article, insinuates that, the fact that we're separating genders in a competitive physical sporting events, you're Nazis. And that's why I can't take these people serious. That's why we have to vote for Donald Trump. They've been calling Donald Trump a Nazi this whole time. Donald Trump really hasn't said one bad thing about black people. Not one bad thing. But they twist this narrative that he's some kind of a racist. He's never locked up black men like Kamala Harris did. But he's some kind of a racist. Yeah, these people are extremely manipulative. They're extremely manipulative. And what they're bringing about, what they're introducing upon society is maniacal and evil, and it will bring about our destruction if we continue to allow it to happen and continue to vote these people into office. Nonetheless, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Check out the Woke Progressive song. The Woke Progressive song is probably one of the greatest songs of all time. Check out the Woke Progressive song. If you haven't, the Woke Progressive theme song. Yeah, go listen to that. Hope you like the video. And remember to like, subscribe, share, and as always, stay woke.